fire!
You want us to believe that?
I watched the other monster get completely engulfed in flames, like the slime actually used magic.
In your dreams, Gale. There's no way. No slime could use magic to do anything like that.
Yeah, right. I bet you dozed off with your campfire going.
For sure. And then I bet that monster of yours just stumbled right into it. Mystery solved!
Fine! Laugh all you want!
Hi, Yuji. You giving up on your request? Everyone has to sometimes. Don't fret too much over it.
Actually, I'm not here to give up. One thing just led to another, and I finished a bit early.
But how did you get so many of them? Are they all real? Hold on, I have to go report this to the branch chief.
What the? You guys ever seen that many Dryad flowers?
The guy's just a tamer, right?
You again. Huh, Yuji?
Aegis.
That's enough for 2 years. You're not exactly a run-of-the-mill tamer, are you?
I'd rather not make an ordeal out of this. Did I bring in too much?
No, I'm willing to buy the whole load from you. Not that anybody has much of a use for potions around this place.
No? That surprises me. I went up against a pretty tough monster out there.
What?
Chief! We've got trouble!
What's wrong?
Signals! Smoke signals have gone up in the woods!
You guys copy?
Loud and clear.
Anyone have eyes on any monsters?
It's bad! We've had reports of monsters in the woods.
Lots of them. All headed somewhere.
Any idea where?
What do you guys think? No clue.
They're walking towards the sun!
They're going the opposite way here. Should we follow them?
They sort of seem like they're trying to congregate somewhere.
Probably not good, huh?
Ridiculous! Where could 10,000 monsters be headed?
Judging by their positioning.
Yep.
They're headed for the town you're in!
Right. Listen up, adventurers! Right now, a huge army of monsters is rapidly descending upon us here. They'll be clawing at the walls of Bastion in less than an hour. Listen to me, all of you! Gather your gear and leave town.
We can't leave! What about all the other people who live here?
You really expect us to run away and save ourselves?
With an army of 10,000 monsters on its way? If we abandon them, there's no way the folks here would survive.
That's right. So we're staying put and protecting these people.
If there was any hope at all, then I'd say we stay here and protect the town. But I'm afraid there are just too many of them. The only realistic option we have now is to keep as many of you alive as we can.
Is this really the only way?
I have an idea.
But Yuji.
Kid, you're brave, but...
You're just a tamer. What the? Slimes have bones?
It's dragon bone.
A dragon?
See, us tamers have a special little trick. I can only do it once, but I can use this bone to recreate a dragon's flame. And use that to wipe the monsters out.
You can do that? You know, that could actually work.
Yuji, I'm well aware that you're not just an ordinary tamer, but this...
I've never heard of anything like this before. Recreating dragon's breath?
That slime I saw. Huh. Let him have a go, Aegis. After all, what other choice do we have? Now tell us what we can do to help you.
do. It's a potion made from the Dryia flowers.
Gotta admit, I never imagined we'd need them quite so soon.
Hurry up! The first wave of monsters will reach us at any moment.
We need to keep them outside the gate. Bring every last weapon you've got.
Yeah!
Proud Wolf, what's the situation?
Well, I'm doing my best to get all these little slimes back in one blob.
They're racing back!
Sure are taking the scenic route, though. I mean, don't misunderstand me. I ain't looking to fight, okay? Thank you kindly, Yuji. Feeling pepped as ever. Lucky.
Hey, what about us, Yuji?
You guys are just along for the ride.
Is that it?
No. We're just getting started.
How?
Listen up. We're going to finish this in 15 minutes. Magic Maker. We should have some leeway. I need something that will keep the town safe and still be sure to hit everything out there.
Yuji, we have an emergency!
Is that Team Dryad?
Yuji, there's some shady guy out there standing around doing nothing.
What a creep!
Something's fishy about this fella.
A magic stone. That's probably where these monsters came from. Is anyone with him?
Doesn't look like it.
Can you get in close?
I'm pretty sure I can get them down there safely. But that stone can kill with a single touch, so be careful.
Are you trying to sacrifice us to stop this thing?
What?
You wouldn't!
I'm going to put a barrier on the stone and then hit it with a dispel. You'll be fine.
Promise?
Yeah.
Hey now!
I didn't like that pause.
Now, hop in, guys! Here goes!
Spell transfer, magical net. Spell transferring, barrier. Dispel curse extreme.
Magic?
The dispel worked. Slime, I want you to bring...
Wait! Something's not right about him.
Cleanse this tainted world! Rid it of filth!
He took his own life?
Yuji! We're almost back!
Let's pick up some dice! Take a look!
How many are there? We're good as done for!
Proud Wolf, think you could lend a paw?
Me? Well,
Slimes, I want some of you to head in and help Gale's team.
Roger!
You got it!
If you say so!
Spell transfer.
Fire-breathing slimes?
Yuji has us covered! Now let's hold down this gate! Yeah!
They're more spread out than I originally thought. Even if I put a barrier over the whole town, Hellfire of Demise would still swallow the place whole. That's it. If I transfer the spell to the barrier itself, and then unleash the spell facing outwards.
Wow.
Lily. Go find Aegis. Tell him to call Gale and the others back inside the town walls.
Okay.
All slimes in the woods, return to town. When you get here, spread yourselves out at equal intervals around the walls.
Sure thing!
Team Dryad, head underground.
Coming! Here we go!
All together now, hop in.
Mm-hmm. Should be nice and safe for us in here.
Everyone fall back! Get inside the walls!
Slimes, are we ready?
Ready and waiting.
Just say the word!
Yuji, we have a problem.
Come on, let's push this thing off the bridge!
Fall back! Our time is up!
Forget about us! Close the gate! Go ahead, Yuji! Just do it!
Slimes, can you handle this? Nicely done, Proud Wolf. Spell transferring barrier.
He put a barrier up around the entire town. How?
Burn it all to ash. Hellfire of Demise!
Destruction coming from a tamer? Can one Dragon Bone truly unleash this much firepower?
I've never seen magic this powerful before. You really think all of this is Yuji's doing?
Of course this is Yuji. Who else could be making this happen? Anybody else attempting it would destroy themselves trying to use magic like this. It would essentially be suicide.
What?
Guess I had to spend some HP to cover that MP overdraw. It hurt me a little bit, but I can handle it. All slimes, get ready for another.
No, you can't! Doing another massive attack like that could kill you!
I'll be fine. Slimes!
Ready!
We got this!
Spell transferring barrier. Hellfire optimized!
Yuji! Yay, you're up!
Got enough sleep?
Aegis!
Huh? Look!
I don't believe it. Gather all of it and head back.
This is good.
I'm happy you didn't end up with any serious injuries.
Huh?
Gale and basically everybody else are having a big celebration. Everyone's talking about how you saved the whole town with your magic.
Are they?
It's true. We really can't thank you enough. You saved this town full of people you hardly even know. Can I ask you, what was it that made you put your life on the line for us?
Huh?
Be sure you rest up and recover your strength tonight. Pardon me, Yuji. I just figured it might get cold tonight, so I decided to bring you another.
Ah, now there's a nice breeze.
Sure am hungry, though.
Hey, why do we have to sneak out like that?
Yeah, I wanted to eat all that good food.
I just didn't want to cause a scene.
Aww! Then we leapt right in there, surrounded the bad guy and him with 3 spells at the same time!
And with that, the cursed stone was a threat no more.
Wow, that's so cool!
The guy stopped moving after we did that, though.
Indeed he did. And so the mystery continues.
And so our hero left, no fame or fanfare. Vanished. A man we found dead in the woods was carrying this. There was a dispelled stone nearby, too.
Wait, is this?
It has to be the cult we've been hearing about. I've already sent a report to Central.
Hey! Yuji! We're almost there!
This could still work out. Our target is an adventurer no one seems to know. That's good. I want this taken care of before the new moon.
Wow, Yuji!
This place is huge!
Sure is.
Wonder if there's anything yummy to eat.
Like some meat? I hope there's meat!
You little slimes are quite the carnivores, aren't you?
I'm gonna eat until I'm a jumbo slime!
Now that I think of it, we've walked all this way without stopping to eat. Although, we might be causing too much of a scene here.
Yuji, look, look!
I'll take one, if you wouldn't mind.
Sure, can do.
And, that one too?
Huh?
This is so good!
It sure ain't bad, I can tell you that.
What's that?
Bell's telling folks to meet at the church and hear the good word. We've got a high priest from Central in town right now.
From Central.
So this says you're a tamer, is that right?
Am I not cut out to register with the guild here?
Well, unfortunately... Wait, you're fine.
Huh?
We take in anyone with enemy tracking abilities. No questions asked. Having someone in the party with those skills drops the death rate by 80%. Your skills will be greatly appreciated. There. Now you're all registered.
Thank you.
Now that you're in, would you like to take on a guild request?
So you the guy looking for a party or what? Rotus, dagger expert.
I'm Tina, our archer.
And I'm Lisa, the party's lancer. Haven't seen you around here.
I'm new. Name's Yuji, and this'll be my first party. I'm a tamer.
A what? A tamer? Do you even know what to do if we end up in a fight? I'm not looking for any extra baggage.
Yeah, I figured that's how it might be.
You're a tamer, but you're good with tracking, right?
We're only headed out there to investigate, so we'd be better off avoiding monsters than fighting our way through them. Anyway, if I were really gonna complain about anyone here, it would be Rotus.
Huh?
We haven't heard much good about you.
Yeah, I heard that the last time you took a team outside, they ran off and went missing.
Hey, I can't help the rumors people spread. Does this mean you're kicking me out?
I mean...
If we did, it would be your fault.
Oh, come on. Don't give me that.
It's the same everywhere.
Fine. If you let Yuji join then, maybe we'll let you stay in the party as well. Sound good?
Sounds great!
Okay, let's go over our request. We're headed out to find where the Earth Dragon is hiding. We don't have to fight it, but it is a powerful creature. So let's all stay alert. Rotus will take the lead, I'll take the middle, and you'll hold up the rear, okay, Lisa?
Mm-hmm.
And what about me?
You just stay focused on detecting any nearby enemies.
Seems there's no need for me to fight. Proud Wolf, what's the situation?
Nothing to report.
We have every rock and tree under watch!
Just leave all those big bad monsters to us!
Yuji, are we gonna beat them up if we find any?
No, stand down for now.
Wait, really? We ought to just take them down.
Just keep your eyes peeled.
Copy that. Yuji, we've got contact.
5 wolf-like monsters, located 2 kilometers straight ahead of us.
2 kilometers ahead? That's a pretty long distance.
Your tracking skills work that far away?
Trust me on this.
Trust you, huh? Let's go see if we should.
No, wait!
Two kilometers up. Nice.
Well, you were right, but...
I only see 4 here.
Look up.
My turn.
Wow, he's good.
Nicely done, Rotus.
Yeah, you really saved us there, Rotus.
So, we better keep moving. And we're good now, Yuji.
Right.
We could have taken those things down all by ourselves!
Sure, but sometimes it's good to know what your companions can do.
Yuji, hurry up! Should have guessed it'd take more than a day.
Why did you take us so far off the path?
When you're in a smaller group like this, it's best to camp away from the road.
Never know when you'll see bandits.
Makes sense.
You two sure get along.
Oh yeah, this thing's my partner.
He said he trusts us!
So, how'd you get so good at tracking stuff? It's not an easy skill.
Did you just find someone who would teach it to you?
Actually, one day I just realized I could do it.
What? You didn't have a teacher or anything?
You didn't learn it from some master tracker?
Nope.
And you're not hiding anything?
Come on, tell us the truth.
How do I explain it?
All right, it's time we get some rest. It's getting pretty late. Tina's first watch, then me. Then Yuji can go. And Lisa can take last, okay?
Why that order?
The people who take second and third watch get hit harder, because their sleep schedule gets split. So we'll take the hit. You're not really a fighter, and I can handle it the best.
Rotus is more chivalrous than I expected.
Makes sense. I won't complain.
Night-night! Everyone sleep well!
Where am I? I was just at the office working overtime. Sheesh, must be the screen. I stared at it for too long. Skills? Type? HP? Are these game stats? Tamers. They control monsters. Funny, my monster company controls me. Huh? That sure feels strange. Slime? So this thing is my ally now? Huh? Looks like it's trying to lead me somewhere. Oh, wow. Whoever lived here sure loved to read. Grimoire of Divine Destruction. The person who wrote this had some serious issues. Huh? Magic? Just from reading a book? That's a handy system. Looks like it bumped up my HP and MP too. Does this mean you want to be tamed? What the? Everything the slimes are reading goes straight into my memory. Sage?
Yuji! Yuji!
You can talk?
Yuji!
It's already been a week since then.
Yuji! Can you hear me?
Yeah, go.
Rotus was in the middle of his watch and he just took off!
You mean he ran away?
I don't think it's quite like that.
Either way, something's definitely up.
Yuji! Tina and Lisa are gone now, too!
Are we busted?
Hard to say.
Isn't that...
Looks like you were right, Tina.
I had my suspicions when he set up the watch schedule. He's not the sort to worry about others like that.
Maybe we should fall back and ask Yuji for help.
Come on, that guy's not cut out for a fight. We need to handle this ourselves.
Gotcha.
Huh?
I thought I was gonna get stabbed just now!
Monster stealth. Looks like that one works.
What is this place?
Well, Rotus, what do you have for me?
2 gals who will fetch a high price, and another fella thrown in. I'll just tell anyone who asks they ran off on me, like always. And as far as I can tell on the guy, leave him be and he'll probably die anyway.
Well, all right. That explains what happened to all his other parties.
I guess the girls are waiting, standing out in the woods trying to spy on me. We can nab them as soon as they trip our traps.
Right, make it quick. The moon grows murky already. Ever does calamity come from beneath the blue moon. The blue moon of salvation say, beware of the disasters that will befall you when the moon itself turns blue.
What a load of crap.
Forgive me.
All right, but do we believe that?
The folks that are unleashing monsters all around are afraid of it. So I'd say we're better off playing it safe.
What should we do?
Best not to stumble in there unprepared. Let's head back and come up with a plan.
There they are, hiding in the brush to the west.
No choice left but to fight.
Yeah.
Is that a monster?
Is that what hit the trap? It looks huge.
We doing this?
Never seen anything like that around here before. Fall back.
Good. Nice work, Proud Wolf. This sounds pretty strong. I guess a weaker move would be... Ranged Frost Medium. Guess I'll go with that. A move with a simple, straightforward sounding name. Slimes.
By your command! Leave it to us!
Are those?
They look like Yuji's slimes.
Spell transfer. Ranged Frost Medium. That was a lot stronger than I thought.
Did the slimes do all this by themselves?
Yeah, they did. Let's let them believe that.
Is that Gelios?
It sure is.
Friend of yours?
Of course he isn't our friend.
Around these parts, he's an infamous bandit. Didn't you see the bounty out for him?
Oh, right. Yeah, I saw that.
You didn't even notice, did you?
Meow.
So I guess it's fair to say that you can do a whole lot more than just track enemies, huh?
Yeah. If you could do all this, we should have been asking you for more help from the get-go.
I'd rather not have people depend on me.
You really don't like to share very much about yourself, do you?
Not particularly.
That's perfectly okay with us.
Mm-hmm. To each their own, you know. Now, what about that request we took?
I'm not really sure, and I guess we should probably head back to town now that we lost one of our fighters.
Wait. If we use my slimes to scout, we can probably avoid encounters.
Really? You wouldn't mind?
Not at all. It's fine. These two seem trustworthy.
The journey continues then.
Yeah, but let's get some rest first. And we're gonna have to find a new spot to camp.
I found a good spot! Down in a hollow and out of sight!
Get a fire going.
Coming up!
Next, we need tents.
Got it! As you wish! Is 3 enough?
Spread them out a bit more.
Can do!
Put out our leftover food, too.
Okay!
Proud Wolf, you and I will take turns on guard.
Roger that!
There, all set.
Thanks.
Ever does calamity come from beneath the blue moon. The blue moon of salvation, say, beware of the disasters that will befall you when the moon itself turns blue.
The blue moon of salvation. They must have been behind the attack on Faston. But what calamity was he talking about?
No sign. Doesn't seem like the Earth Dragon came through here either.
Can't say I disagree. That was a strange breeze.
Yeah, it probably blew out here from over in Delight Canyon.
What's Delight Canyon?
Yuji, we can see it from here.
It's also known around here as the Valley of the Wind. Every now and then, a burst of wind like that comes rushing down the mountains.
The legends claim it's the Earth Dragon's breath, but I'd say that's unlikely.
Nothing here.
Or here!
Not seeing anything!
No, huh? All right. My slime's checked in. It doesn't seem like they've found any signs of the Earth Dragon.
Well, even if they haven't yet, I'm sure that team of yours will find it eventually.
Definitely! After the way they took down those bandits, I bet they can do anything!
Sounds like they're really overestimating my abilities. It's just like back then.
You're here for the Adventurer registration exams. Now let's get started. First, we'll test your magic skills.
So what does this mean?
That can't... Next is a combat test. I want your best magic here. Attack this rock like it's your worst enemy.
My best, huh? I've gotten the hang of a fireball. Guess I better use that. Hope that was enough.
Hold on a moment, Yuji.
Huh? What did I mess up now?
You're wandless, and that was an unusually powered blast you just threw. But what happened to your incantation?
What, you mean I should have shouted fireball or something?
Exactly. Silent spellcasting is high-level magic and typically weakens the spells you're using.
I think I see. I appreciate you giving me instruction. Would it be all right if I tried it again? Silent. Guess that's what was unusual about it. Must have been too weak because I didn't say the incantation. Fireball. Can I ask something? I better start searching for a weaker spell. This should do it. A spell to limit my magic output. Might as well test it out. Spell transfer, rock shot.
Got him!
Spell transfer, water cannon.
Yay!
Spell transfer, wind slicer.
At our best as always!
Spell transfer, ember.
Another one ready to go!
Guess even weaker magic comes in handy.
Hey. Do you feel like something's off here?
What do you mean?
There should be more monsters around here. I mean, you can never just walk through this forest untouched like this.
Well, my slimes have been taking care of any monsters they find.
All alone?
How strong are those slimes if they can take down the creatures out here all by themselves?
Guess I went a little overboard again. Huh?
Please don't tell me. Your slimes did this?
This wasn't them. They don't have that kind of power.
The sky's dark. Why is that? Father Style.
Yuji!
Find something?
There's no sign of any monsters, but something sure feels seriously weird.
Yeah, this is all just really creepy.
Do you know what all of this could well mean?
We'll go take a look.
Be careful.
Tell me, Branch Chief Rayard, are you aware of the things which that blue moon you see foretells?
I'm afraid not.
Calamity comes beneath the blue moon. Such has been said since long ago.
Do you mean to say we face coming disaster? What is this tome?
This is a book of ancient legends.
Everyone, vacate the area. Proud Wolf, I need you to round up the slimes.
On it!
What's wrong?
The sky lightened up again.
A huge dragon appeared 1 kilometer back.
Is it the Earth Dragon?
Doubt it. This one's bigger. Much bigger. Stronger than the Earth Dragon, too.
Seriously?
If that's true, we're talking catastrophic.
In that case, shouldn't we head for safety?
Mm-hmm. We need to be somewhere else. I have an idea.
Won't we be trapped in here? What's gonna happen if we run into monsters?
We'll be okay. Delight Canyon is actually well known as a safe zone around here. The gusts of wind like we felt earlier seem to keep monsters away pretty well.
Yeah, there haven't been any reports of tough monsters around here for something like 100 years.
Proud Wolf, I want you running up ahead to keep a lookout just in case.
You got it, Yuji!
Spell transfer, Ember.
Little fellas never cease to impress!
It's gonna blow us away!
You slime, hang on tight back there! What was that?
Oh, maybe it was that! Indeed, the wind seems significantly stronger there.
I think we better tell Yuji about this.
All right. Well, in the meantime, let's get back to it and hit the road.
Once we make it to the other side, we should reach Kelia. So let's pick up the pace.
What's that?
I sent my slimes ahead to handle anything that might be waiting for us.
Wait, they did all this?
That's pretty handy. Your slimes pack an impressive punch.
Glad we can count on you.
This is too much for me!
Just stay calm!
Have you taken a look at that thing?
Ah! We never can count on you, can we?
You guys sure are something!
Yuji is the one doing the work, though. Wait, where are we?
Oh, well, I guess we made it all the way through Delight Canyon already.
Yuji, it's clear! We cleaned up all the monsters in the canyon like you asked!
You did? Okay then.
What is that?
Makes sense. Hiding underground means those odd winds aren't a problem.
Oh, wow. We should have guessed.
It's the Earth Dragon! Take cover behind those rocks!
Yuji! Get back, hurry!
No, I'm gonna try and attack.
You what? Are you crazy? No way you stand a chance against that!
Let's start off with some weaker magic. Spell transfer, rock shot. Spell transfer, ember.
How thick are those scales?
Maybe we try something a little stronger now. Rather not make too much of a scene, though. Spell transfer, rock shot.
Thanks for that one!
Everyone, spell transfer, rock shot.
What is he trying to do now?
It's never going to...
Yuji, no!
It's that crazy wind again!
Looks like that worked. Anyone have eyes on the Earth Dragon?
I do. It's right here in front of me.
Spell transfer, illumination.
Hellfire of decimation!
What's happening?
He's still there!
And he looks okay.
We beat the Earth Dragon. The request is complete.
Wow, you actually did it!
But how is that even possible? Wait, did you use the slimes to ignite all the ores buried down under the canyon floor?
Huh? What do you mean?
This canyon is full of ores that can be used as fuel, buried just below the surface. You picked up on that and set them off, didn't you?
Yeah, that.
That's so smart! You really are something else, Yuji!
Welcome back, everyone. Your team was out to investigate the Earth Dragon. That was the request you accepted, correct?
Yeah, that's what it was when we went out. But then we defeated it. Out in Delight Canyon.
How lovely. You beat the Earth Dragon in Delight Canyon.
Hold on a sec! What did you just say? You beat the Earth Dragon?
Wait, is that the actual skull of the Earth Dragon?
Like I said, we defeated it.
Hang on. You're missing one. Where's Rhodus?
What? You mean in Delight Canyon?
You're giving us this much?
Combined with the bounty of the Gelios gang, your total is 14,070,000 Chikol. I have to say, I'm genuinely surprised that you defeated the dragon.
Me too! It wasn't easy!
Yuji did most of the work, though.
We need to talk. We're here to discuss the Blue Dragon and how we're going to defeat it.
Blue Dragon. All right, I guess that's what they're calling it now.
Before we begin, there's one important piece of information I wish to share with you all.
This feels like finding a critical error just before we were expected to make a delivery at work.
I've brought a member of the party who just returned from Delight Canyon here to join us. It seems he saw the dragon himself. Yuji, you witnessed the dragon with your own eyes. Can you give us a detailed description?
Right. How am I gonna do that? Hang on. Oh, this should do it. Spell transfer, thoughtography. This is an image of the dragon.
The detail. I don't believe it.
What an incredible slime.
It's exactly like the one we found.
What do you mean?
Father Style, please, could you share what you know with the group?
Everyone lend me your eyes for a moment. Before me here is a book of legends. There are missing portions, and we've yet to unravel all its mysteries. But there does remain an entry on our dragon.
What does it say about it?
The dragon previously appeared and grew under darkened skies. It claims that within 3 days, it had such power that it wiped out an entire continent.
All in just 3 days? We don't just have another catastrophic level monster here. This is legendary stuff.
I myself do not want to believe this is true.
How does the legend say the dragon was defeated? If we have record of it, that must mean someone survived.
A divine emissary with powers to rival the gods is said to have come and finally defeated the beast. But then...
Divine emissary. We can't expect to find someone like that here. Not the way things are now. Wait just a second. I think I might know why this dragon is descended in the first place. 30 years ago, when the sun climbed to the highest height of the summer solstice, the moon eclipsed the sun, and just as the two became one, a ritual was carried out in the capital's grand cathedral.
That ritual was meant to take effect 30 years from then, which, I'm sure you're aware, would have been approximately 7 days ago this afternoon.
The spirit summoning ceremony, yes, I am aware. As you've just indicated, the ceremony was carried out in order to summon a spirit to this world, timed for 1 week ago to ward off coming calamity. But unfortunately, we have no sign it was successful.
Could that ritual have been the thing that drew this dragon back to our world?
There should be no reason to believe as such yet.
Hey, it's getting dark out there again.
What's happening?
What was that?
Yuji! Yuji! That blue dragon just got a whole lot bigger!
And now it's back?
What was all that?
I had slimes out there monitoring the dragon. The darkened sky is related. It's likely got a link to the dragon's sudden growth.
It's even bigger now?
It will appear and grow to its fullest strength underneath strangely darkened skies.
Now what? What does this mean? You're saying the end of the world's 3 days away?
This is an emergency situation. Our foe may be the stuff of legend, but we cannot sit by and merely await death. At dawn, we hit the dragon with everything we've got.
This is so yummy! Especially after a hard day's work.
We use so much magic!
And fought against some treacherous foes as well! We're hard workers, right, Yuji?
Yuji!
Tina, Lisa.
Finally found you!
You're going off to face that blue dragon, right? We are too. We just joined up with the squad they're building.
They're paying a bonus for this one, so we're gonna be rich! We'll be totally fine as long as you're there.
There's nothing to be afraid of. Not with Yuji and his slimes here.
That's the truth. We can always count on you.
Well, see you tomorrow then.
Nighty-night!
Apologies for the belated introduction. I am Father Style, from the Grand Cathedral in Central.
I'm Yuji, adventurer. What do you need from me?
There's something I wish to bestow upon you. Sorry for the wait. Guided by the divine, I brought this along with me from the capital.
Huh?
It shames me to admit, none of us in the clergy could ascertain the value of this particular relic. However, I've come to believe that you may find it useful.
The Dagger of Kethis. It focuses magic effects, huh? Right. I think I understand.
Then the dagger you hold is now bestowed upon you.
Why me?
The divine have deemed it. Johann, let us both pray now.
Once morning comes, the team from Kilia is gonna head out there and face off with that dragon. It'll be a battle that takes lots of lives.
Yuji!
What is it?
It's getting even bigger!
Can I ask something? When you said the magic I cast was unusually powered, did you mean it was unusually weak?
No! That's not what I meant! I meant it's too strong!
Guess I can give it a try. want all but one of you slimes to fall back. We're going to attack that dragon.
You got it!
Hellfire of Demise has more spread than we want right now. If that dragon's our only target.
Spell transfer. Hellfire of Decimation.
Yuji! That didn't work!
That blast packed a real punch!
Am I crazy, or did the dragon just get even bigger? You're right! Yuji! Something's weird here.
Is it destroying the forest to absorb more magical energy?
Yuji! What are we gonna do?
Our only choice is to fight.
No way with that ridiculous thing!
Are you serious?
I am. If I can take the firepower from a Hellfire of Demise blast and concentrate it through this dagger of Kethis, it should deal a powerful blow.
We're gonna slip in just below the dragon.
That sure don't look good!
I think it's ready to blast us again!
We're counting on you!
No sweat!
Spell transfer? Spell transferring barrier! This is our chance to close in.
Sure is high up there!
A hearty 50 meters, I reckon.
Jump boost! Anti-physical barrier, jump boost! Anti-physical barrier, jump boost!
Wow! Look at him go!
Spell transfer, fireball! Here goes. Hellfire of Demise!
That takes care of that. Probably would have died there if I let my guard down. Should have guessed that that put my MP in the red. Running low on HP, too.
All I need is one more hit. But how am I gonna draw it down here? It's not looking good. This is gonna be rough, but freezing it out of the sky is the only way. Huh? That'll be when I use it. This has to be good for something. It all comes down to this. Divine Strike!
Wolf, coming right up!
I've got you. You're mine.
Hellfire on the mine!
We did it!
We won!
No one can beat Yuji!
You cut it a little close on that one. Come on, guys. Let's head back to town.
Okay!
Come on, move along.
Sorry to have disturbed you so early.
I went out for a bit last night.
The skies above Kelia have settled again.
That's so?
And according to Father Style, well, the Blue Dragon of Delight was defeated by a certain specific someone.
What would make the priest think that?
He says he heard it through the word of God.
Where is he now?
Gone already. Out beyond the boundaries of the town. Didn't mention where he was headed to. Hey, we were all sworn to protect the town, Yuji. You can rely on the guild whenever you're in need. All you have to do is come to us and say, I'd like some help fighting a dragon. Remember that.
And why are you telling me all this?
Why, indeed.
Sorry, Yuji. Looks like the team we roped you into joining got disbanded this morning.
I'm glad we volunteered. It all worked out.
Why's that?
Oh, that's simple. Because even though it got called off, we still get to go down on record as having joined up.
Makes sense. They sure have their wits about them.
Well, Yuji, no dragons, so what are your plans?
I'm actually thinking of moving on to a new town.
Oh, yeah? That's too bad, but I guess that's probably just a part of the adventurer's life.
So what town were you thinking of heading to?
Well, I wanted to talk to you guys about that. Anywhere you'd recommend?
Why don't you go to Ricardo next?
Ricardo?
Yep. That place has got the best eats in the region, no question.
Really now?
That's not a bad idea. It's warm and comfortable. Should be a decent place to adventure from.
Can I ask one thing, though? There's not anything weird going on there, right?
Huh?
What do you mean by weird?
I mean, like, the sky changing colors, dragons showing up out of nowhere?
Relax, it's fine. You just happened to show up in Kelia while things have been a bit off.
If it was like this around here every day, we'd all have been dead forever ago.
Guess we're heading for Ricardo, then.
Bye-bye!
See you around!
Yuji, I can't wait for dinner!
For something yummy!
Yummy, yummy dinner!
Probably not the best idea to let people see my slimes in action.
Yuji! We have an emergency!
What's wrong?
Triad's got an urgent message for you!
Yuji! Yuji! Come quick! The place where you fought that dragon is now home to some wonderful mushrooms!
Emergency, huh?
I'm not able to gather all of them up by myself, so I thought maybe you'd be willing to help me with that.
Okay, that's fine. But what are they for?
I can fix up a really special potion with them.
What kind?
Using these red dragon mushrooms, I can mix up some sage potions. And using these blue dragon mushrooms, I can make mana restoratives.
Exactly what does that mean?
They can bring your magic power back to what it was 10 minutes prior.
Sounds useful. Well, all right. I'll help you then. Can I ask, would you make me some of those potions in return?
Of course! Now, why don't we get started? Oh, wow, you're the best! Gathering these went so much faster than I ever would have expected.
Well, the slimes did all the work. Think this is enough for those potions?
Yep. Now... all done. Hang on, that's wrong. This potion should have turned out a nice blue. Something's wrong with these mushrooms, I think. They pack too much magical punch. But I might still be able to fix some up if we had crystal clear water.
You want me to try and distill some water for you?
What?
I changed up the shape of my barrier to act as a distiller. If you boil some water into a vapor, then cool it back down, you're left with clean, clear water. Then I can use slime purification on that water.
Wow! I've never seen anything like this!
Well, it's gonna take a little while to work. That cloudy potion looks a lot like those magic stones.
You know, thinking about when we first met...
Spell transfer. Magic conveyance. Are you all right? I used my slime to transfer some of my magic to you.
Yeah, I feel better than ever now. Thanks a lot.
Can you tell me what happened?
Somebody left some kind of magic stone that was draining all my power away. And my well-being is tied to this forest, so...
Dispel. Will that make things better?
Yeah, but something still doesn't feel right.
Monsters. Spell transfer, anti-physical barrier, anti-magic barrier. Hellfire of decimation!
My goodness!
Can I do anything else for you?
You've done plenty already. Thank you so much. Now please, take this as a little token of thanks.
Oh.
It's the least I could do after you saved my life.
Why does it look so much like those magic stones?
Well, it could be that the stones we've seen have probably been fused with Dragon's Grace.
What's that?
A special sort of power that can only be found at the site of a fallen dragon. The powerful magic released in places like that is what brings all of these potent mushrooms to life.
And the magic stones use that power?
Yeah. Dragon's Grace is neither inherently good nor evil by its nature, But if it gets into the wrong hands and is used for evil purpose, it can decimate entire forests.
Yuji!
Huh?
All finished!
It worked! The potion turned blue!
So that's all it needed?
Yep! Thanks, Yuji! Here are a bunch of the sage potions I promised for you. And some mana restoratives as well. Now, I think I'll be heading back to the Dryia Forest.
Right. Well, let me know if you ever need anything else.
Hope to see you again, Yuji.
This is quite the fog.
My good eye can't see a thing.
We should make it to Ricardo if we keep heading this way.
Hmm? I'm picking up some human-y sense.
Way out here?
Yeah, gotta go take a look.
You think maybe this place could be Ricardo?
No, it should still be a good way off.
We've got company.
Looks like lots of people live here.
What's everyone so smiley for?
Something sure is weird, huh?
Greetings, my friend. Have you some need here? You must know that traveling through this thick fog is a dangerous errand. Would you care to spend an evening here with us to wait it out instead?
I appreciate the offer, but I have to decline.
I'm sorry to hear that. Well, perhaps you will join us for a quick meal at least. Please, eat and enjoy.
Not to be rude, but no thanks.
I apologize for the fare. Our offerings aren't meant to offend. It was simply a meal of convenience. Enlighten me, if you would, my dear traveler. What business was it that brought you into our tiny little village?
Happy accident. I was actually headed for Ricardo, but the fog led me off route.
You're certain that's the only reason?
Quite.
Very well then. That all makes sense. Apologies for their curiosity. Our isolated little village isn't terribly accustomed to travelers such as yourself.
Right. I'll be making my way then. Before I go, does this town have a name?
This is the village of Macias.
Ah, so that place wasn't Ricardo?
Nope.
Food definitely didn't look yummy to me.
No one's getting full on that. The people were quite kind, however.
Always smiling and stuff.
Wonder what made them so happy.
Something was definitely off about the place.
Yes, a lone adventurer happened to stumble in upon us, but it was merely a tamer, so I doubt we need worry. Yes, our arrangements are in place. Tomorrow we will go out from here and extract the Dragon's Grace from Delight Canyon. You needn't worry about a thing. And now, the time has come for us to cleanse this tainted world.
We should be almost right on top of Ricardo once we get over this hill.
The wait is up!
Wonder what sort of yummy meats they have.
Maybe we can find a nice grassy place to rest and relax.
Sounds like heaven to me!
I think I've got eyes on it!